Hey, good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, December 16th, 2015. My name is Cliff Backus, and this is your PushButtonStockTrading.com daily video market review. Much of what we do at Push Button Stock Trading is based in part or in full on William O'Neill's classic book, How to Make Money in Stocks. O'Neill utilizes the acronym CANSLIM to identify the important elements of what he's looking for in a trade. The most important part of CANSLIM, to my way of thinking, is the M, which stands for market. So let's take a brief look at the market. According to our market timing model, the market is on a don't buy signal. Stocks advanced smartly yesterday on a lower but above average daily volume move that ran out of steam into the close. Advancing issues bettered decliners by over 7-2, while new highs continued to lag new lows by a significant margin. According to our Ramosi model, large capitalization stocks outperformed small yesterday and are outperforming on a 10-day moving average basis. Small caps typically outperform in bull markets. The L in CANSLIM stands for leader or laggard. It's important that we identify where the leadership is in the market. We use HGSI, High Growth Stock Investors Spectrum Analyzer, to identify market leadership on a daily basis. Yesterday, of the top 100 most powerful stocks in the most powerful industry groups, we can see that there were 10 stocks from the real estate investment trust industry. We had 6 application software stocks, including NetEase, which is one of our universal watch list stocks. NetEase has had, over the past 4 quarters, some fairly significant revenue growth. We've gone from a 39% increase in revenues to a 54%, 63%, and most recent quarter a 93% increase in revenues. Over that same period, earnings have increased from minus 6% to 12.3%, 17%, and 55%. That's the type of revenue growth we're looking for in universal watchlist stocks. NetEase recently broke out of this base and is not near a buy point at this point. Next, we had banks with 6 stocks in our top 100, internet-based services, and rounding out the top 5, we had biotech. Again, we have Regeneron Pharmaceuticals. We're going to talk about that one a little bit later. And specialty pharmaceuticals. Let's start today by taking a look at the NASDAQ composite. NASDAQ yesterday was up 43.13 points, or 0.87%. We closed at 49.95, just below the psychologically important 5,000 level. Trading volume yesterday was above average, but a little bit below the prior day. For you followers of William O'Neill, we are in a market in correction. We've been in a market in correction since Friday, December 11th. Right now, the NASDAQ is bracketed by support down here in the 4,900 area and resistance up here in the 5163 range. According to our market timing model, we are on a don't buy signal. Yesterday we were on a sell signal. The difference between yesterday and today is yesterday we were trading below our 200-day moving average, which we show here in black, and today we're trading above it. Let's see what the S&P 500's up to. The S&P yesterday was up 21.47 points, or 1.06%. We closed at 2043. Trading volume was a little bit above average, but below the prior day. The S&P is in correction and has been since December 11th. Right now, the S&P is struggling with this area of resistance. I showed as support. It actually should be resistance. I haven't gotten around to changing that yet. So we're struggling with resistance in the 2044 area and support down here in the 1993 range. In addition to struggling with this level of resistance, the S&P is also trading below its 50-day moving average and below its 200-day moving average. We'd really like to see the S&P get back above those two levels of resistance. Before we go, I want to take a look at Regeneron Pharmaceutical. Regeneron Pharmaceutical develops drugs to treat eye disease, inflammatory diseases, and cancer. There is a lot going on with Regeneron. Let's expand our chart out a little bit. I want to point out that back here, Regeneron was trading in a fifth stage base. Notice how the stock undercut that fifth stage base right here, which resets our base count. And right now, Regeneron is in a first stage base. We had this double bottom base that we broke out of recently with a pivot point in the 57.87 area. Notice how the stock broke out of that area, but we never really saw a spike in volume. You typically want to see a spike in volume as the stock breaks out of this basing area. Right now, Regeneron is working on this first stage cup and handle base. Notice how the volume has dried up in the handle right here, which is exactly the type of activity that you want to see out of a cup and handle base. We have a pivot point in the $592.59 area. But yesterday, Regeneron traded higher volume than any down day in the past 10 trading sessions, which is our definition of a pocket pivot. Notice how that pocket pivot carried the stock price through its 21-day exponential moving average, through its 10-day simple moving average, and through its 50-day moving average. That's a pretty solid pocket pivot. Regeneron can be bought here on that pocket pivot in anticipation of the breakout up here in the 592.59 area. Keeping in mind that our market timing model is on a don't buy signal, and so this trade would be only for aggressive traders. That's about all I have for today. If you want to talk about any of the stocks mentioned today or any of our market strategies, please feel free to give me a call, drop me an email, or make an appointment. Come by the office, see what we're up to. Contact information is on the home page. Please take a minute to go to our subscription page and subscribe to Push Button Stock Trading. You can also follow us on Twitter at PushButtonStock. Again, my name is Cliff Backus. That's your daily video market review. Have a safe and profitable day. Keep your stops in place, and I will see you again tomorrow. Please stay tuned for our important disclaimers. All the best. Disclaimers. Push Button Stock Trading Video Market Review is produced and edited by Clifford B. Backus. Mr. Backus is a Senior Vice President of Investments, Technical Analyst, Portfolio Manager, and Partner with the investment firm of Ohanneson Liqueurs Incorporated. Video Market Review is produced solely for the benefit of our clients, friends, and colleagues. Anything written, stolen, and/or plagiarized in this publication is done without malice. Further, the analysis and opinions expressed in this publication are strictly those of the editor and not of Ohanneson Liqueurs Incorporated, its affiliates, subsidiaries, or any of the officers or employees of Ohanneson Liqueurs, Inc. On that note, we submit the following. The analysis, calculations, and evaluations presented herein are based on data and assumptions Ohanneson Liqueurs Incorporated believes to be accurate. Ohanneson Liqueurs Incorporated makes no representation that such analysis or calculations are accurate or that such valuations represent levels at which actual trades may occur. This report has been prepared from original sources, except where otherwise noted, and data we believe to be reliable. Ohanneson Liqueurs, Inc., its affiliates and subsidiaries, and/or their officers and employees or their families may from time to time acquire, hold, or sell a position in the securities mentioned herein. Moreover, opinions may differ from one entity to the next. If we are used in connection with the purchase or sale of any security discussed in this report, we may act as principal for our own account or as agent for both the buyer and the seller. Push-button stock trading is dedicated to the education of friends, clients, and paid subscribers. Push-button stock trading is an information service only. The information provided herein is not to be construed as an offer to buy or sell stocks of any kind. Push-button stock trading is created to aid subscribers in making informed investment decisions based wholly or in part on technical analysis. It's possible that at this time or some subsequent date, the editors of push-button stock trading may own, buy, or sell the investments presented. All investors should consult a qualified professional before making any investment. The information provided has been obtained from sources deemed to be reliable, but it is not guaranteed as to the accuracy or completeness. The editors of push-button stock trading make every effort to provide timely information to subscribers, but cannot guarantee specific delivery times due to factors beyond our control.